Good morning, it's Miss Joanne. Welcome.
Hello.
We have a lot to cover today because it's been, a week, but a lot has changed during that week. So let's start.
That. Could you try again?
Let's just start how we usually start, days of the week, okay? So we can get that done with. Days of the week. Oh, here comes Miss Andrea. Oh, I can't turn it this way. I gotta turn it this way. All right, we'll start again. Ready? Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 He needs to have that changed.
Oh, sure.
So, yesterday was, let me get my days out here. Yesterday was Wednesday, the middle of the week. The middle of the week. Because you have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days. And then you have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And Wednesday is right in the middle. So it's called hump day sometimes because the camel's hump goes up and then it comes back down. Now we're going to start going down towards the end of the week again. So yesterday was Wednesday. What does that make today? There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's... What comes after Wednesday? Is it... Just looking for it. Oh, these got mixed up. Is it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday? Or is it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? What do you think? Which sounds right? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Omari? Hey, Omari. Thursday? Or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday? That's Friday, but this is what I want. I want Thursday. Today is Thursday. Let me put this up on our little chart thing. And that means tomorrow, what's the day after Thursday is? Friday. Friday. And yesterday, Miss Andrea had up windy. It was windy. But today, we're supposed to have wind also, but I think it's better because there's that water that's coming down from the sky. And so it's rainy out. It's rainy out. Your blanket was wet when you came in off the bus because it got rained on a little bit. It's going to be a very rainy day with some wind coming up too. So that's our chart for today. So I'm going to fix this one while we're doing it. So today is Thursday, March. But March what? What day? Yesterday was the 23rd. But what comes after 23? Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 20, 24. Today is the 24th. What's the matter, Omari? Huh? So our date is Thursday, March 24th, 2022 or 2022. What's the matter? What do you want? Oh, your ball fell? Well, you're going to have to wait a minute. So while we're in March, let's go over because something happened over the weekend. Winter, the season, remember there's 4 seasons in the year. Spring, summer, fall, or autumn, and winter. 4 seasons. We just got out of winter because it just turned into spring. Yay! Spring. And on this picture we have some pretty flowers and some dragonflies. So what's the difference between winter and spring? Well, spring feels warm and rainy. Instead of snow, we get more rain because it's too warm now to snow. And in the spring, especially as it gets farther into the spring, we start wearing short sleeve shirts, possibly a raincoat or an umbrella because it's rainy. But what happens in the spring? Flowers start to come up out of the ground, trees start to bud, the leaves start to bud on the trees. People are out more, you see butterflies and kites out. And in the spring you can smell flowers because they're starting to come out. So that's spring. So we are in spring. Summer, winter, spring. Summer, fall, winter, spring. 4 seasons. Want to look at these? And we also, reach way over here and get this. I also switched everything, like what number we're working on, what letter we're looking on, and what color. And we're back to the color red. Red you associate with hot. Like if you're next to the stove or the oven and you can feel the warmth coming out of it, it gets really hot. Or if you're next to the heater source that you have in your house, sometimes it gets really, really hot. And you associate red kind of with hot because that's also associated with fires and stuff. Red. That's our color now, red. I don't have any on. What do we have around here that's red? We just have this paper I use sometimes for counting and things like that, and that is red. I don't know what else I have right here. I didn't think to get red things. Red. I'll show them next time we do red. It's red. That's our color today, Omari. Red. So we're on to a new letter too. We're now looking at the letter, we were working on T. And what comes after T? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. We are on the letter U. U's pretty easy. You just start with your pencil or crayon or marker, whatever you have, at the top of the thing, and then you go whoosh, down and around and up again. U. A lot of people use it as a shortened version of YOU, meaning you, because it's quicker to type. U. And what are our U words that we have on our sheet? We have up, up, like the sky is up, the ceiling is up, it's above us. Elevators go up and down. They take you to a higher floor, so they go up, and then they bring you back down so you can get off and get out to your garage, to your car. Up. And the opposite of up is down, but that doesn't start with T. Another U word is us, meaning more than one person. Us. Like I could say, today we made a film and all of us were in it. That would mean everybody in the class. Us. There's us. Then the other one is, these are very visual. I'm trying to describe them, Jonathan. Under. In the picture, there's a boy standing, and there's a big black line on top of it going across where his head is. So he's standing under that line. He's under. He's not on top of or above, he's under. Just like you go to bed and you go under your covers. Your covers go on top of you and cover you up. And I bring that up because that's my favorite time. Getting under a nice warm bed, under my electric blanket, under. under. And a perfect one for today is umbrella. Now the umbrella is, well, it has a handle. It could be straight or it could be curved at the end. And you open it when you need to use it, and you close it after that. And when you open it, this material comes around and covers over your head and part of your body to keep you from the rain. Umbrella. Umbrella. Sometimes though, if it's really, really windy, you can't use your umbrella because the wind will take it and turn it inside out. And then that's just a pain because you have to fix it and hopefully it's not broken. So the numbers that Miss Cindy made us that we use, so that was, use, that starts with a U, Ute, and that is a Native American nation, Ute. Something that we can use to describe things is ugly. Not so nice if you're saying someone is ugly because you don't think they're nice looking. That can hurt people's feelings. But you could see a piece of artwork that is not your taste, and you can say, oh, that's kind of ugly. Or you see somebody with a really weird hairstyle, and it's just not what you're like. You can tell the person you're with, oh, that's kind of ugly. I don't like her hairdo. You just don't say it to that person, or so that person can hear it. Because while it may be the honest answer to them, it's also a hurtful one, and we don't want to hurt any of our friends, and even people that aren't our friends. We don't want to hurt feelings. So, it just so happens, well, it's not time yet for Easter, that's in April, but this is what Miss Cindy used for our counters. She used different colored little craft foam paper that are different colors and they're shaped like eggs, which is kind of like Easter. You ready to help me count? And we're working on the number 10. 1, 0, 10. Ready, Omari? You want to help me? Can you put this on top? There, right there? Yeah, thank you. 1, 2. Your turn. Yep, 3. Want to do this one too, so you can feel the difference in the textures? Because some of these are rough and some are smooth. 4. So, oh, nope, we gotta leave it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we have a lot more boxes to fill up because we're not at 10 yet. How about 5? 6. Now we have 6. You want to help me with more? Ready? Push it down. 7. Push it down. 8. 9. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap. 10. Now we have 10 Easter eggs on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 Easter eggs. 10's a lot of Easter. Well, you've thrown everything, Omari. I'm not going to keep picking everything up for you. So, because it's Easter time, oops. Oh, I didn't change this. I have to change this to ring. There we go. I'm going to read, "It's not easy being a bunny." It's not easy being a bunny rabbit. What do you think? With those big floppy ears and their cottontails bouncing all around. Can I read it? I have to hold the book to read it, honey. And this is one of those, it's by Marilyn Sadler, but it's one of the books that is printed through Dr. Seuss stuff. So there's the big bunny rabbit with the big ears. Look at it. Imagine walking around with those. These are really, really long. You ready? Oh, and the pictures are by Roger Bolin. It says illustrated, but that's the person that draws the pictures. It's not easy being a bunny rabbit. And bunny rabbits are nice and soft. They have a fur on them, so when you feel them, it feels silky and warm and soft, not hard and prickly. And his mother made him eat cooked carrots every day. Well, see, right there, I would have a problem. I don't like cooked carrots. I like raw carrots. Don't give me those cooked ones. Imagine that, having to eat cooked carrots every day. Oy, oy, oy. He had far too many brothers and sisters. And there's a picture with the bunny and all his brothers and sisters, and they're all different. They come in different colors. This bunny is white. They come in like a tan. They come in a darker color. And his ears were very big, like as long as maybe your arm, depending how long your arm is. Ears are very, very big. What do we use our ears for? Here's our ears. Omari, where's your ear? Yep, good job. We use them, that's one of our senses. We use them to hear things. So I guess maybe with these big, huge ears, maybe he hears better than us. I don't know. Bless you. One day, PJ, because that's his name, decided to leave home. Oh no, PJ! He's walking away from his house and all his brothers and sisters that are playing right there. And he has a stick, and at the end of the stick is like a piece of cloth, and it's filled with all his things he wants to take with him. So he's carrying his belongings on a stick. I don't want to be a bunny anymore, said PJ. I want to be a... What would you want to be if you could pick? Yep, that's your head and your hair. Very good. A bear. He wants to be a bear. Now they're soft and warm, but I don't think they'd be as soft as a bunny. But they're big and scary. And PJ went to live with bears. And in the picture we have Mommy and Daddy Bear inside their den. And outside they're watching the two little cubs. One of them, they're talking to the bunny. They're all happy to see him. But when the bears went to sleep for the winter, because bears hibernate, they sleep all winter long, PJ could not sleep at all. Living with bears was not very exciting. It shows him in a bed with the two of the bears, probably the cubs. So the three of them are in bed together. And he's lied awake and does not look very happy. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear. I want to be a... What do you think is next? A bird. He wants to be a bird. Now birds can be soft. They have feathers all over their bodies. Some have feathers that are so fine that it looks like hair. And they come in all different colors, all different sizes. I love birds. And he has, so PJ went to live with the birds. Now we have a picture of him with all these birds. One's on top of his head. He has a bird standing on top of his head. Imagine that. Years and years ago, I had a hand-fed cockatiel, and it would come and it would sit on our shoulders and our heads and things like that. How many birds does he have? Let's count the birds that he has with him. Ready? Gonna help me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 red birds. Oh, perfect. Red is our color. They're very pretty. PJ liked being a bird until he tried to fly. So he climbed up on the tree and he was trying to jump out of the tree and fly. But he went straight to the ground. He jumped out and went boom! Right on the ground. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear or a bird. I want to be a... And as he walks away, there's the bear. You want to go? There's the bear with the bird on his head. So he doesn't want to be a bear. He doesn't want to be a bird. He's on to a beaver. Oh, look at that. Bear, bear, bird, beaver. They all start with the letter B. So he wants to be a beaver instead. See the beavers? And PJ went to live with the beavers. Now beavers are animals that live on land, and also they swim a lot. They chew a lot of, because they have two big huge front teeth. They chomp on a lot of wood. They make dams across water out of different sticks. They build them. They also have a house that they build in the water, and it's like a big dome that comes out of it, and they go into it from underneath. The beavers like to work very hard. PJ did not like to work at all. He's like me. He said, no, thank you. This is too much work. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear. I don't want to be a bird. Or a beaver. I want to be... Now as he walks away, we can see the bear with the bird on his head and the beaver, but we're seeing from their backside. So we're seeing the back of their heads because they're watching him walk away. You think they're sad? Do you think they're sad, Omari? Or happy that he's leaving? Yeah, they're probably sad. Pig! Oh, finally, no more bees. He wants to be a pig. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink. That's funny. I just saw on Facebook somebody had put it on there. And it showed a bear had gotten into this little fenced-in area where they had two huge pigs in there, thinking, that might be an easy lunch. Or maybe he just wanted to steal their food and eat their food. Well, those pigs chased him out of there. The bear hopped over that fence as fast as he could because they were not listening to him. And PJ went to live with the pigs. Now they're kind of skipping around, all happy with big smiles on. They have flowers in their hands and they're throwing them up in the air. They seem very happy. He wants to go live with the pigs. But the only thing the pigs like to do is sit in mud. Oh no, sit in mud. That's gross. Unless you're a little kid. But growing up, my grandmother had a cousin that had a dairy farm in the next town over, and they had a couple pigs, and the farmer said that, yeah, pigs go in the mud, but they go in more to like cool off and to cover their skin so, flies don't bite them as much. But they're really not dirty animals like you think because they're in the mud all the time. He said cows now are dirty, but pigs, nope. So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear, or a bird, or a beaver, or a pig. He doesn't want to be any of those things. He's saying, bye-bye, pigs. You can have all the mud you want. I'll pass. I want to be a moose. He wants to be a moose. Now, a moose is a huge, huge animal that's on 4 legs. They stink. I don't think he wants to be a moose because they smell. It's not like they can go take showers and stuff. But they grow huge antlers out of their head, and that's what they use to fight with the ones that have to fight or to protect their family. So he wants to be a moose. So he went to live with the moose. But PJ could not make good moose calls because they were saying, mook! Mook! And all PJ could do was a little moo, moo. He wasn't even putting the K at the end. Mook made me cough. Mook! So PJ said, I don't want to be a bear, or a bird, or a beaver, especially not a pig, or a moose. Excuse me, that mook did me in. I want to be a possum. Excuse me. I'm going to have to pause it and get a drink. I have a big tickle in my throat. Okay, so I think the tickle is gone from my throat. So now he wants to be a possum. Now a possum is an animal that has a longer tail and the body's furry. They climb trees and they live here out in the woods. And PJ went to live with the possums. The possums, sorry about that, like to hang upside down. So they're hanging by their tails. They wrap their tails around the branch. Look, he's upside down, and that's how they hang out. I don't think I would like that. All the blood would rush to your head. Imagine putting your feet around a tree, and that's how you have to hang out, upside down. But hanging upside down gave PJ a headache. Yeah, I can imagine it gave him a headache. It made his head hurt. Yeah. Oh no, not his head. So PJ said, listen, I don't want to be a bear, or a bird, or a beaver, or a pig, or a moose, or a possum. My gosh, what's left? Look at all those ones he doesn't want to be. I want to be a skunk. No, skunk! Skunks are black and they have white stripes going down the back of them and underneath them, and they can let out one of their defense mechanisms is they can let out this horrible smell. So if an animal goes after them, they do that and the animal will run away, or they spray it on the animal so then the animal smells that way, or humans. A lot of times it's dogs that get it, especially out in the, well, it's not always out in the country because we had a skunk near us when we were living in Smithfield. It's their defense mechanism. One day, I had my dogs. They went around the side of the house, sniffing into these bushes. I said, what do you have there? 2 baby skunks. I said, get out of there. Thankfully, they were still young, so they didn't spray. And thankfully, Mom wasn't right there. Otherwise, we could have had real trouble. So we went to live with the skunks. It did not take long to find out that PJ did not like living with skunks. I wonder why. Why do you think, Omari? Maybe because they smell? So PJ said, and he's looking sadder and sadder as he's saying all this, I don't want to be a bear, or a bird, or a beaver, or a pig, or a moose, or a possum, or most of all, a skunk. Like he'd even like to live in the mud again or upside down than have to smell the skunk. What I really want to be is, dun dun dun, a bunny. He wants to be a bunny or a rabbit. They say bunny rabbit sometimes. He wants to be a bunny. So PJ hurried home. The funny bunnies were very happy to see him. That's all his brothers and sisters. PJ was very happy to see them. That night, PJ ate all of his cooked carrots. He played with every one of his brothers and sisters. There's a picture of them all playing ball. He was so happy to be a bunny again that he did not care that his ears were very big. At least everyone can see that I'm a bunny, PJ said, and not a bear or a bird or a beaver or a pig or a moose or a possum or a skunk. And the pictures that go along with this is he's inside the house reading a book while some of his brothers and sisters are playing a game. And outside, looking through the windows into the house, are the moose and the possum and the skunk and the bear and the pig and the bird and the beaver. They're all looking in. The end. I hope you liked it. I had a math activities to do, but we're kind of out of time now. And I guess possibly we'll see you next week in person, Jonathan. If it all works out okay. Miss Stacy and I will be coming together. Maybe. We'll have to see if everything works out. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you again later. Bye.